Book summary by Teddy Bear's Storytime.
The Bad Beginning is the inaugural novel in Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. This children's gothic fiction introduces readers to the Baudelaire orphans, Violet, Klaus, and Sunny, whose lives take a tragic turn after their parents perish in a mysterious fire. The novel sets the tone for the series, blending dark humor with themes of resilience and resourcefulness as the siblings confront the malevolent Count Olaf, who is determined to seize their inherited fortune. Book summary. The tragic news. The Baudelaire siblings, 14-year-old inventor Violet, 12-year-old bibliophile Klaus, and infant Sunny, known for her sharp teeth, enjoy a foggy day at briny beach. Their peaceful outing is shattered when Mr. Poe, the family banker, arrives with devastating news. Their parents have perished in a catastrophic fire that also destroyed their home. The children are left orphaned and homeless, their lives irrevocably altered. Mr. Poe, responsible for managing the Baudelaire estate, informs them that they will be placed in the care of a guardian. The siblings are engulfed in grief and uncertainty, pondering their future and the identity of their new caretaker. This chapter establishes the somber and foreboding atmosphere that permeates the series, highlighting the abrupt upheaval of the Baudelaires' once comfortable existence. Meeting Count Olaf. Mr. Poe escorts the Baudelaires to their new guardian, Count Olaf, a distant relative whose existence was previously unknown to the children. Upon arrival, they are dismayed to find Olaf's dilapidated, grimy house adorned with unsettling eye motifs. Count Olaf himself is a tall, unkempt man with a single eyebrow and a sinister demeanor. He exhibits no warmth or compassion, instead assigning the children to a single filthy room with one bed. Olaf's immediate demands for the Baudelaire fortune raise suspicions about his true intentions. The siblings quickly realize that their new guardian is more interested in their inheritance than their well-being. This chapter introduces the primary antagonist and sets the stage for the adversities the Baudelaires will face under his guardianship. The miserable chores. Life under Count Olaf's roof becomes increasingly unbearable as he imposes grueling chores on the Baudelaires, treating them more like servants than family. From scrubbing floors to chopping wood, the children are subjected to relentless labor with little rest or nourishment. Their attempts to reason with Olaf are met with threats and hostility. In contrast, a glimmer of hope emerges when they befriend Justice Strauss, a kind neighbor and judge, whose well-stocked library offers a brief escape from their misery. Despite her kindness, Justice Strauss remains unaware of the full extent of Olaf's mistreatment. This chapter underscores the siblings' resilience and unity as they navigate their oppressive environment, clinging to moments of solace amidst their hardships. The dinner party. Count Olaf announces that his theatre troupe will visit for dinner and orders the Baudelaires to prepare a meal for 10 people, specifying roast beef. Unfamiliar with cooking such a dish and lacking ingredients, the siblings turn to Justice Strauss for assistance. She graciously provides a recipe and access to her kitchen, where they prepare a pasta puttanesca. Upon serving the meal, Olaf becomes enraged that they did not make roast beef, despite not providing the means to do so. In his fury, he strikes Klaus and threatens further harm, revealing his volatile and abusive nature. The children are left terrified and more aware of the precariousness of their situation. This chapter highlights Olaf's cruelty and the children's resourcefulness, as well as the limitations of their support system. The marvelous marriage. Olaf informs the Baudelaires that they will participate in his new play, The Marvelous Marriage, with Violet cast as the bride. Suspicious of his motives, Klaus researches legal statutes in Justice Strauss's library and discovers that a genuine marriage conducted during the performance would grant Olaf control over their fortune. When Klaus confronts Olaf with this knowledge, Olaf threatens Sunny's life, dangling her in a cage from the tower window to ensure the siblings' compliance. The children are trapped, forced to partake in the scheme under duress. This chapter intensifies the peril facing the Baudelaires, showcasing Olaf's cunning and the dire stakes of his plot. The unveiling. The night of the performance arrives, attended by an oblivious audience, including Mr. Poe and Justice Strauss. The play proceeds, and Violet signs the marriage document with her right hand, as required. Olaf triumphantly declares their union legal, demanding access to the Baudelaire fortune. However, Violet reveals that she signed the document with her non-dominant hand, invalidating the marriage. Justice Strauss confirms the legal technicality, thwarting Olaf's plan. Enraged, Olaf attempts to seize Sunny but is thwarted. In the ensuing chaos, Olaf and his troop escape, leaving the Baudelaires safe but uncertain about their future. This chapter concludes the immediate threat while setting the stage for the ongoing challenges the siblings will face. Themes. The Bad Beginning explores themes of resilience, resourcefulness, and the corrupting influence of greed. The Baudelaire siblings consistently demonstrate ingenuity and determination in the face of adversity, while Count Olaf embodies the destructive consequences of avarice and moral decay. Analysis. Resilience. The Baudelaires' ability to withstand hardship showcases their inner strength. Isolation. The Baudelaire children find themselves largely alone, with few allies who truly understand their plight. This theme is reinforced by the adults' incompetence and unwillingness to see the truth. The failings of authority figures, Mr. Poe, Justice Strauss, and others fail to protect the Baudelaires, emphasizing the idea that adults often overlook or dismiss the suffering of children. The power of knowledge. Klaus's reading skills and Violet's inventive mind prove invaluable in resisting Count Olaf's schemes, highlighting the importance of education and critical thinking. Conclusion. The Bad Beginning is a dark, ironic, and captivating start to a series of unfortunate events, establishing the Baudelaire orphans' tragic yet compelling journey. Through hardship, they demonstrate resilience, intelligence, and bravery, even as the adults around them fail to help. The novel introduces the sinister Count Olaf and the children's struggle against his relentless greed. Despite thwarting his first scheme, the book ends on an ominous note, with Olaf escaping and the Baudelaires left uncertain about their future. With its unique blend of Gothic humor and sharp social commentary, The Bad Beginning sets the tone for an unforgettable series. Love the book summary? Subscribe Teddy Bear's Storytime YouTube channel now. Like the video. Turn on the notifications. And leave your comments. See you in next book.